Where's Miss Zermley? That's her name. Miss Zermley, yeah. Miss Zermley, Mr. Martin. Barton.
You want me to take that over to the office for you? Alright.
Sit down, young lady. Hey, don't you do that in my room. When I'm on the floor, you don't have the audacity to get up and start walking around. Now, if you don't know that, I'm telling you. You say, Mr. Barton, you don't have to talk so loud. I do that for effect. In other words, you're having a hard time hearing me, evidently. All right, now then, the lesson plan is set clear, complete both sides. I've got a problem. She tells you to turn these things in at the end of the hour before you leave my class. Second hour, I got, say, 25 people in there, I get 20 of these. Now, that's not good. In other words, if I tell you to do something, I expect you to do it. And you walk out here, you got a 0. You messed around for an hour. You don't turn this in, evidently, she's going to give you 0. An F. I get sick and tired of seeing people come into my class system. I do the substituting in all the secondary schools, 5 middle schools and 3 high schools. A couple of years ago, I quit the middle schools. I quit the elementary a long time ago. Now, I come into these high schools, and some of you guys, you need to grow up. All right, now then, I'm going to give you this, and at the end of the hour, you put it right here on the filing cabinet before you leave. Now, you get through with it, okay. Bring it up here and put it. At the end of the hour, be sure to drop it off. She says to use pencil only. All right, let's see the hands of those that need a pencil. Okay, I'm going to holler at you. All right, you need to bring pencils in my class. And I do get kind of perturbed when I have students come in here and say, I don't have a pencil. Well then, you're going to have a problem. Now, as a young teacher, I had 2 kids at home. The 10 and 12 weeks that we weren't in school, we didn't get paid. So I had to go out and work. I ended up being a carpenter on a lot of these apartments, and I had to have a hammer, a hard hat. You know, I mean, that was part of the tools of the trade. If I showed up on that construction site without a hammer, there was 3 guys out there on the other side of the fence waiting for a job. And they probably got me a job. So you people come into my classroom and you don't have a pencil, I can't kick you out. They won't let me. But in 10 years from now, you're going to be 26, 27. You show up on the job without your tools, they're not going to put you on the job. Now, I get kind of perturbed whenever I read in the paper, these college graduates are having a hard time getting a job. Why do they want a job? They need money. Hey, now, hey, do you realize you're talking now? Okay, now, if you don't put your name on this, it goes in the trash. You come in Monday and say, well, I know I turned mine in. You didn't put your name on it. Mr. Barton threw it away. So make sure somewhere on there is a name where I can find it. Now, I would appreciate it if you put the date. 9 times out of 10, you say, I don't know what day it is. All right, I always put it on the board. It's 11th, 4th, and 11th. Now, I usually write Friday because I'm old and I forget what day it is. All right, now. Now, don't get up out of the chair and roam my room. I had 2 guys in the second hour. They didn't listen. I had them standing up here behind my desk for about, 3 or 4 minutes. I asked them, I said, did you not hear what I said at the beginning of the class? Yeah, we were looking for a project. No. Hey, young lady. Okay, now if you need a pencil or whatever. Feel free to get up. Feel free to get up and get it and then get back to your desk. Or table, whatever. No, in a minute, you're gonna have plenty of time. Hey, let me explain something. Don't bug me. Use some common sense in my class. Get busy.